Your brain is one of the most powerful machines on the planet. It can solve complex problems, imagine entire worlds, fall in love, create art, survive danger, and store decades of memories. But for all its brilliance, it also has bugs, glitches, weird psychological shortcuts that influence your decisions, your emotions, and your behavior, without you even realizing it. Today, we're diving into 7 psychological glitches your brain uses every single day. Some of them protect you, some of them mislead you, and some of them quietly shape the way you see the world. Let's jump in. 1. The spotlight effect. Have you ever walked into a room and felt like everyone was watching you? Maybe your shirt was wrinkled. Maybe you tripped a little. Maybe your hair wasn't cooperating today. Your brain immediately goes, "Oh great, now everyone noticed. Everyone is judging me." But here's the funny truth. They're not. The spotlight effect is your brain's tendency to overestimate how much people notice about you. And it makes sense, because you are the center of your world. You live inside your own head every second, but everyone else lives inside theirs. They're thinking about their own problems, their own insecurities, their own day. So while you're worrying about how you walked, they might be worrying about whether they locked the door, or whether their boss hates them, or why their cat acted suspicious this morning. The glitch makes you believe you're under a spotlight, but in reality, everyone around you is dealing with their own spotlight too. Once you understand this, life becomes a lot more relaxing. 2. Confirmation bias. Let's talk about one of the most powerful glitches. Confirmation bias. This is your brain's natural habit of searching for information that confirms what you already believe and ignoring everything that contradicts it. For example, if you believe a certain diet works, you'll look for success stories, not failures. If you think someone dislikes you, you'll notice every tiny negative reaction, not the positive ones. Your brain likes to feel correct. It doesn't like being challenged, so instead of analyzing information fairly, it often cheats, filtering out anything that makes you uncomfortable. This glitch explains why people argue online endlessly, even when both sides have good points. It explains why 2 people can watch the same movie or hear the same speech, but walk away with completely different opinions. The world doesn't always shape your beliefs. Your beliefs often shape your view of the world. Awareness of this glitch can save relationships, improve decision-making, and make you a much more thoughtful human being. 3. The anchoring effect. Imagine a store shows you a jacket priced at $500. You think, wow, expensive. Then it's discounted to $200. Suddenly, $200 feels like a great deal. But is it? Maybe the jacket was never worth $500 in the first place. Maybe the store just anchored your brain. The anchoring effect is your brain's weakness for the first piece of information it sees. That first number becomes a mental anchor, and everything else gets compared to it, even if the anchor is completely random. This glitch affects you everywhere. Shopping, negotiations, salary expectations, even how you judge people after a first impression. Your brain wants to latch onto the first thing it sees because it makes decisions easier, but it also makes decisions less accurate. Once you learn to recognize anchoring, you start questioning everything. Do I actually want this? Or was I anchored? 4. Negativity bias. Now let's talk about a glitch that affects everyone deeply, the negativity bias. Human brains are wired to notice danger more than safety, failure more than success, criticism more than praise. You can receive 10 compliments and 1 insult, and guess which one your brain will replay all night? The negative one. Why? Because this glitch comes from survival instincts. Our ancient ancestors needed to remember threats. If they ignored negative information, they died. So now, thousands of years later, your brain still acts like every negative comment is a hungry tiger. But in modern life, this glitch creates anxiety, self-doubt, and overthinking. It convinces you something is wrong when everything is actually fine. One negative experience can outweigh an entire day of positivity. But once you understand this glitch, you can start training your mind to balance the scales again. 5. Sunk cost fallacy. Have you ever continued watching a terrible movie just because you already spent an hour on it? Or stayed in a relationship long after it stopped being healthy? or kept working on a project you didn't even like anymore. That's the sunk cost fallacy. It's the glitch that makes you stick with something only because you've already invested time, money, or energy into it, even when quitting is clearly the smarter choice. Your brain hates the idea of wasting effort, so it traps you. It whispers, "You've come this far, you can't stop now." But the truth is harsh. The time you already spent is gone. The money is gone. The effort is gone. The only thing that matters is your future, not the cost you already sunk in the past. This glitch convinces millions of people to stay stuck. Recognizing it frees you to make better decisions. 6. Social proof. If you've ever chosen a busy restaurant over an empty one, or joined a trend just because everyone else is doing it, or laughed at a joke only after hearing others laugh, you've experienced social proof. This glitch is simple. Your brain assumes that if many people are doing something, it must be correct or safe. And sometimes that's true. Humans survive by sticking together. But sometimes it leads to blind following, fads, bad decisions, mass panic, or just buying things you don't actually want. Social proof drives fashion trends, viral videos, crowd behavior, and even moral decisions. It makes humans copy each other without thinking, because your brain believes being part of the group is safer than standing alone. Awareness helps you ask, do I really want this, or do I just want to fit in? 7. The halo effect. The final glitch is sneaky, the halo effect. This happens when one positive trait makes you assume someone has other positive traits. If someone looks attractive, you automatically think they're kind, honest, smart, trustworthy, even without proof. If someone is confident, you assume they're competent. If someone is successful in one area, you assume they're successful in everything. This glitch affects hiring decisions, dating choices, leadership, friendships, and even politics. Your brain loves shortcuts. So when it sees one good trait, it spreads that halo across the entire person. But the truth is, people are complicated. Someone can look perfect on the outside and still be flawed on the inside. Recognizing the halo effect helps you see people more clearly and fairly. The power of awareness. These 7 glitches don't mean your brain is broken. In fact, they're part of how humans survived, connected, and navigated a complex world. But in modern life, these shortcuts sometimes mislead you. They shape your relationships, decisions, confidence, fears, habits, and beliefs, quietly, automatically, constantly. The good news? Once you're aware of these glitches, you can control them. You can pause before reacting. You can question your assumptions. You can see through manipulation. You can make clearer choices. Your brain may have glitches, but awareness is the upgrade. And today you just installed it.